Welcome back to the IS Companion. In the Indian constitutional framework, the parliamentary system of government, akin to the union pattern, is established in the states. Here, the Council of Ministers, led by the Chief Minister, serves as the actual executive authority within the politico administrative setup. Constitutional provisions. The Constitution outlines the roles and functions of the Council of Ministers through Articles 163, 164, 166, 167, and 177. Article 163 delineates the Council's status, while Article 164 addresses appointment, tenure, responsibilities, qualifications, oaths, and salaries of ministers. Nature of advice by ministers. Article 163 emphasizes the confidential relationship between the governor and ministers, with the governor being bound by ministerial advice except in discretionary matters. The Supreme Court rulings underscore the necessity of a council of ministers to advise the governor continually. Appointment of ministers. The governor appoints the chief minister and other ministers based on the chief minister's advice. Provisions for a tribal welfare minister in certain states exist, while members of the state legislature typically become ministers. Non-legislature members have 6 months to secure a seat. Oath and salary of ministers. Before assuming office, ministers take oaths administered by the governor, pledging allegiance to the Constitution and committing to their duties. Salaries and allowances are determined by the state legislature, often mirroring those of state legislators. Responsibility of ministers. Collective responsibility. Ministers are collectively responsible to the Legislative Assembly, meaning they must support cabinet decisions both within and outside the legislature. If the Legislative Assembly passes a no-confidence motion, the entire Council of Ministers, including those from the Legislative Council, must resign. Individual responsibility. Ministers hold office during the governor's pleasure, allowing the governor, on the chief minister's advice, to remove ministers. This ensures accountability within the Council of Ministers, allowing the chief minister to maintain discipline and unity. No legal responsibility. There is no constitutional provision for legal responsibility of ministers in states, unlike some parliamentary systems. Ministers' advice to the governor is protected from judicial inquiry, maintaining confidentiality and executive efficiency. Composition of the Council of Ministers. The Council of Ministers includes 1. Cabinet ministers, head key departments and are the most senior members, playing a central role in policy-making and administration. 2. Ministers of state may have independent charge of departments or assist cabinet ministers. They are not part of the cabinet unless specifically invited. 3. Deputy ministers assist cabinet ministers and do not have independent charge or attend cabinet meetings. Cabinet. The cabinet, consisting of cabinet ministers, serves as the state government's apex decision-making body. It formulates policies, coordinates administration, advises the governor, manages crises, and controls significant legislative and financial matters. Cabinet committees. Cabinet committees, both standing and ad hoc, aid the cabinet in decision-making and policy formulation. They handle diverse issues and proposals, although cabinet oversight remains crucial. In conclusion, the parliamentary system of government in Indian states vests real executive authority in the Council of Ministers, led by the Chief Minister. Through constitutional provisions, ministerial responsibility, and the functioning of the cabinet and its committees, effective governance and decision-making are facilitated at the state level. Thank you.